Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Chalice Chats. It's only been, what, a year and a half since I've done these? This has not been the most timely series. Me pausing to do translation-born episodes in between does not lend itself to a very smooth progression in terms of going through the Chalice Chats. But the good news is we're going to finish the Chalice Chats series this whole run. So by the time the final one of these Chalice Chat episodes is out, that's just going to be the last one. There will be no more breaks. The bad news, I suppose, is that if you're looking to see me get to the final layer of the final story Chalice dungeon, the Great Pthumeru Isle. I don't know, the English and the Japanese pronunciation is a little bit weird on that one. But anyway, if you're looking forward to seeing me get that far, it isn't going to happen on this series. The last layer of that particular dungeon is going to happen in the main translation-born series. But everything else we'll be doing here. You get to see me run around and be an idiot in real time. So I hope you're looking forward to that. Speaking of running around, we've got some upgrading to do. Oh, and before I upgrade, let's get everyone acquainted. I've gained very few levels since the last time I left off. Looks like maybe 5. I think the last time I checked I was at level 112. Now I'm at 117. And we're still going for the same build. We've got a vitality of 50 now, which is heartening because we're about to have that get cut in half. And then we're going for strength and arcane in terms of our two main stats with a larger than usual investment in stamina, but I like it that way, so we're doing it. I got a few things in the main translation-born series, including a blood rock, which means one of these weapons can now go up to a plus 10. It's going to be the Tonitrus. We're a little bit better with it. That's kind of the main weapon. If we run into any beasts, we'll have our saw cleaver to fall back on, but which is turned to fire, so it should be super effective against beasts. But that's hopefully not going to be something we're dealing too much with as we go into the defiled chalice where we left off. I came in here to repair. Looks like I already took care of that, which is good. I don't think I have enough to level up, but I might have some high level cold blood to level up on screen. Let me just confirm. Let's see, how much do I need? Looks like I need 87,000. So if I have the highest level of cold blood, then I should be able to grab another level. Let's see about that. Or even just a bunch of... Yeah, I've got a bunch of cold blood. Let's see, how much does this one give me? That's what I thought. And which means we should be able to level up. So all that I was talking about my level before, just got one higher. Haha! So with our 29 strength, we should be in a little bit better position. Let's see, I don't think we can buy too many additional blood vials here. Yeah, just one, it looks like. But you know what? It's better than nothing. And you'll notice that my stock is still quite high on bullets and blood vials. That probably will not last long. We are going into one of the, if not the hardest chalices in the game. It is not the Lower Loran Chalice. Is it this one? Yes, this is the Cursed Pthumerian Defilement. We're diving back in. I'll see you after the break. And by break, of course, I mean cut. Also, I'm remembering now that I meant to... oops, I just turned off my lantern. I'm remembering now that I meant to increase my insight, but... decrease my insight. It's getting too high. Boy. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've had to play and talk at the same time, and you can tell already. It started already. I did remember that I... had to go back this way to investigate a pre-lantern pathway that I skipped over in the last time I was doing Chalice Chats. I went back and reviewed some of the old episodes of mine just to kind of see where I had left off in various dungeons and places. And, well, look at this. This is unusual. This room's just open for the taking? It does happen. Oh, nope, it's not. I spoke too soon. However, maybe. We are very quiet. We can sneak up behind this guy and catch him by surprise. Yes. Oh, I meant to check. All right, so this is 1276 on the... well, he's dead. 1276 on the backstab. I meant to double check and see if perhaps my visceral is now weaker than my powered up regular strength attack. But that's an experiment that can wait for another time. And perhaps more convenient enemies. Note that I am looking around just in case anything jumps me as I pick up this mass of ritual blood level 4. Yeah, it was a likely wall, but was not, in fact, an illusion. Let's see, are there any other illusions I'm going to be looking for? I'm back to my old ways. Greg, if you're watching, you can roll your eyes in your the solitude of your wherever you're watching me. And I thought I heard someone. Looks like we have a sage running around here. Whoops. And I thought I'd sneak up on them, but they noticed me, so... Aha! Nope. Yep. Ah, good. Yes. Ooh, okay. Well, not as much damage as I might have liked. But, oh, shoot. I was a perfect opportunity to test my damage output. Oh, well. There will be other perfect opportunities, I suppose. Anyway, that's that for that sage. And we are right back in the swing of things, sort of. I imagine it'll take me a little bit to get, warmed up and back to full operating procedure. I don't know how to finish that sentence. But I'm not going to worry about it. If I seem scatterbrained, it's because I am. Anyway, hopefully that will improve with time. Although, if the past is any indication, it won't. You're stuck with me. Haha! Should be a good time, though. All right, I'm going to guess, just take a wild guess, that those were more bullets. Because I think I had a little bit more leeway when it came to storage than I did with blood vials. Also, I haven't been reading the maxed out message. It's just too much bother. Whoop, hello. Oh yeah. How do these do? 358 unpowered up, 418. So they're not quite as strong as a regular swing for my Tonitrus without having it be powered up. But let's confirm. Yes, indeed, 3 bullets. Look at that. I can afford to use a few more of those. I did bring my full arsenal, by the way. I've got my Briatis, I've got the Beast Roar, I've got the Tiny Tonitrus, I've got the Call Beyond, and, of course, the Executioner's Gloves. So if we are ever in a situation which calls for one of those tools, I will probably forget about it and remember that it was an option later. It tends to be the way it goes. Okay, so there's a secret path back here. Let's see where this goes. I'm back to my old habits of, liking to... Oh, this must be the... I wonder if this is the path to, the boss door. This is, a secret potential way that you could get, a shortcut. I will not be taking the shortcut. I see those statues blending in very innocuously. They will not be innocuous if I get hit by them. See, I thought I had a little bit more leeway on the blood vial front. Which reminds me, let's just heal up. I don't have a lot of health in this dungeon is the thing. Okay. Gonna keep running around here. Not seeing much useful. And we got our traditional candles that look like the glow of an item, but are not. There's going to be the switch. Thank you for confirming. Oh, that's a quiet one. That's going to be the switch that would have activated that trap, but no longer does. And I'm guessing that particular sage enemy, I'm thinking it must have fallen from a higher floor, so I'm hoping it was actually in here and fell down, and now I don't have to deal with it. That would be very nice. Let's see if maybe that's the case. Looks like we are overlooking a room. Does it have treasure chests? Yes, it does, and those treasure chests are open, meaning there are no enemies left. Yep, I don't think I see any enemies again. Oh, boy, I'm just constantly reminded of things I've been forgetting to do. I've been in the crow feather garb for a while. Look at this. I don't even have my fancy-dancy Keeper of the Old Lords set anymore because I haven't needed it in a while. I do like to do the Chalice dungeoneering in that. If you've been watching the Chalice chats for any amount of time, you'll probably have known. I think it looks cool. It's got a pretty good set of defensive numbers, and I wasn't expecting that sage to come running and screaming at me out of nowhere, but the fact that I was in constant motion meant that it didn't matter. How about, nope, that was the wrong timing. And I probably shouldn't be dodging backwards. That's a bad habit to be in. Want to dodge through their attacks. Alright, so a, single powered up swing does 454. And when that wears off, nope, I die. That's what happens. So, well, we're off to a good start. I'll see you all again after another cut. I have returned to life. I must remember I need to run backwards. And as I do so, I need to remember that everybody is now back alive, meaning there are, it seems like 2 sages down that particular pathway, which pathway? I think it was down here. Oh, look at that. I don't think I've ever tripped one of those invisible switches. You may have noticed in that other room that I was avoiding stepping on the center line before I went down to deal with that sage, and then just kind of ran out of the room. That was because I was thinking it might spawn enemies like this, kind of out of nowhere. And I was expecting it there. I was not expecting it here. I don't think I've ever set off that particular type of trap in this particular way before. Although I've been suspicious of it, it hasn't happened. So, oh, right, I forgot this guy's here. Fortunately, his particular attack was way easier for me to remember to visceral than the big sword version of these. Oh, see, and that time I was actually trying to get a good comparison, but it didn't happen. Uh-oh. All right, let's see. Can you take another swing at me? Yes. All right, now, what have we got? 1144. And nope, that was not good. No, I didn't want to do that. No. I just healed for no reason, but I also killed the sage. So you win some, you lose some. That's fine. Okay. What have you got? Gotten a lot of cursed blood gems. I'm gonna have to. This is, since the Chalice dungeons actually give me some good blood gems, I'm actually gonna have to do some checking in between episodes to verify that I've got some stuff that's worthwhile. And perhaps that sage did not fall down from above, because I don't know, I didn't hear it fall that time. I guess I missed out on some bullets up here. Oh well. Yep, hello there. I think something I might want to try to start doing, this is something that I was doing in some of the later Translation-born episodes once I thought of it, was instead of, like, I always try and get the buff separate from my attacks. I think it'd be a good idea to actually attack and get the buff at the same time. So R1 for my first attack, maybe without a buff, and then power up with lightning as part of a strike for the second attack. I don't know. There are some weapons that works for better than others. If I remember, it's been a while, but I did a Chikage playthrough a while ago. I'm pretty sure that's a good thing to do with that particular weapon, but this one, the Tanatress, it seemed a little bit slow, so maybe it's less than ideal for this one. And I was going to think about switching to Pebbles, but why not when I can just do damage? Now, 716 is more than I remember doing on that other guy, so either this guy has a different set of defenses, or maybe some of the ghosts, because you saw it looked like only 2 of those ghosts hit before. Maybe this is a similar situation. Here comes the sage again. I'm going to run away again. Hopefully this time we get a little bit more of a satisfactory outcome. Let's see what happens. Nope. All right, I still end up getting hit, which means I'm going to heal, and then I'm going to heal again, and then I'm going to get hit, and then I'm going to dodge away, and then I'm going to heal again, because I think this guy can one-shot me. And, alright, well, I was trying to make sure I wouldn't accidentally get the visceral, but I don't think that's smart. I don't think that's a good way to play. I think I'm just going to accept the fact that I'm not going to have the best damage comparisons of all time, and just try and defeat the enemies. These guys are hard enough. Oops, that was the wrong button. Oh boy, I am rusty. These guys are hard enough that I don't really want to complicate things too much by, see, that time it worked. I don't want to complicate things too much by getting damage calculations in the middle of fighting them. They'll probably be a more convenient enemy for me to test that visceral thing on later. Anyway, defeated Sage, and it looks like that was not a trap in hiding. And I am seriously low on bullets, but whatever. That happens. I can make more. I can go back to the dream. Okay, I'm checking the sides of these stairs here. We seem to have nothing in them, so let's see what's in this giant coffin. Ritual Blood 5. That is good stuff. We're going to be doing a lot of very low level, low depth, and therefore high challenge Chalice dungeons, meaning we're going to need a lot of Ritual Blood 5. So, glad to pick some of that up. So I'm at the point now where I'm actually glad to be picking up Chalice materials, which is not usually the case. But, well, I'm happy it's happening. So, we're going to go down this way. This is absolutely the way I came. Is there another way that I could possibly go? Speaking of things I'm reminded of, I'm reminded that I used to use shining coins to differentiate. Fortunately, this has turned out to be a small enough side path. Oh, look, it's like a cutout for a door. You just can't go through it. This is a short enough side path that I'm pretty sure I remember all the different very small number of branches, which this was the lower section where I got all the chests. We were just up above. I could have fallen into a hallway that may or may not have been behind the lever switch and another part of the dungeon. I didn't realize these guys glowed that much. Like, stayed glowed after they died. That's pretty cool. Oh, and that reminds me of something else. This is a this is a correction for a very long time ago in real time. But I think at some point I was in the Lower Lorraine Chalice and I was commenting on how it was. I was fighting. I think it was a werewolf, and it had a ring of red all around it. And I made some comment about it being on fire. It was not, in fact, on fire. It was. I guess there's a rally effect that you get in the dungeons. Who is this? Oh, it's Tomb Prospector Oleg. I think it's Oleg. I like to call him Oleg because the vacuum brand is just a funny thing. He's gonna prospect the tombs and suck up every last treasure. However, also my vendetta against statues still stands. None of them can survive. All statues must go. They all must die. All right, we're at the point, though, where I should start thinking about shining coins. But considering that I did a successful sweep of the side path, I think I'm going to jump back to the dream, and I'll cut all that out and be with you again shortly. All right, hello again, everyone. I have rejiggered things a little bit so that you'll notice my item bar is a little bit changed. I've got some pebbles to draw enemies towards me. I've got my go-to Executioner's Gloves for basic damage. I've got the big damage on a Call Beyond. I've got the shining coins. I've also dumped 40 points of insight into a couple of bloodstone chunks because those things are hard to come by, and I wanted to lower my insight anyway. And we've got the shining coins going. So, yeah, slowly I'm getting back into the swing of things here. We get to find out if any of these statues shoot anything at me. I'm just going to do a quick run around the room here. And it's looking like the answer is no. So my statue vendetta, while it continues, is going to be on pause for these particular statues. And so since we can't go down that one door that is the boss door, and I only see one other door besides the lantern back, we're going to go this way. And it is not yet, we are not yet at the point where I need to rely on the shiny coins, but that point may be rapidly approaching. So, what's going on here? We've got like a parade going off to the left, it looks like, and a person with a rifle over here. So, let's just deal with you, shall we? Let's boldly fall. Yeah, I was worried there might be something down here I was not accounting for, but fortunately, if there is, it didn't come after me. That parade may loop all the way around. I can't remember if I've seen this layout before or not. This is a somewhat unusual Chalice Dungeon layout with all these stairs. Okay, got a Bold Hunter's Mark. And we got more guys over there, if those are in fact more. So I think I'm gonna start. Obviously, I want to stay on this layer because I want to cross out similar layers before moving on to others. I see the parade has returned. It looks like they go out at least part of the way and then come back and there sure are a lot of them. So perhaps, I put away my tiny tonitrus because blasting enemies in a line is just generally not the most effective thing to do. But if there was ever a case to be made for using it, that looks like one right there. So perhaps, I don't know. Okay, let's give it a try. Let's see what happens. Just casually go over here and blind myself as the enemies approach, and pick up the tiny tonitrus and switch over to it. And let's see what happens with the parade. I'm gonna keep my distance here so that they can bunch up a bit more. Oh, they're going down the stairs. They didn't want to. What a weird circuit they must be on. Okay. All right. Well, parade goers. Well, that was disastrous. That I would call that an example of why you don't want to use the hunter tools. Is they take forever and nothing happens. However, when they do work, they can be quite handy. Oh, come on. How are you? Oh, you're a different one. That's why you're alive. All right. The ones that I injured are dying more quickly. The ones that I did not are not. That is quite fitting. It occurs to me that I probably shouldn't have stood in this depression. There was a pretty good chance that it was going to trigger some sort of trap. However, I do seem to be doing okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It was bound to happen at some point. I was being much too careless about looking around for potential dangers. Oh, interesting. We, like, traded blows there. And then we traded misses. And then he died. There we go. That's, I like it when it ends that way. As opposed to with me dead. Okay. Well, I think I have sufficiently dealt with that parade. I hear more moans and groans in the distance, though, which means that's almost certainly not all the enemies that I'm looking to deal with. Is this just a quick loop around back here? It looks like it's just a quick loop around, and that is not an illusory wall. Wonder if that particular enemy fell through here. You know what I think this reminds me of? This reminds me of that one, like, really unusual setup in the Loran chalices. There was that one place where there was, like, a domed ceiling above and the double bell ringer off to the side where the spiders came after me. Uh-oh! Wow! Oh, devious! Oh, that was brilliant. I thought I was being so smart. I thought, aha! I see these traps. I'm lucky I came this way, because now I can just deal with these traps and not have to worry about them. Turns out, no. No, it's not going to be that easy. Oh, look at this. It looks like they start on the bottom floor. All right. That one who's leading them, if he shakes that lantern, they're all going to get, like, notified? I can't think of the right word. They're all going to get really angry and start charging at me. So I think the thing to do is slip around this way. Oh, I forgot about the marksman. I think I'm going to circle all the way around and deal with that marksman. And hopefully not have to deal with the parade. Hopefully, yes. I have eluded all of their gazes merely by running in a circle. And, yeah, you can be wise to me, that's fine. I don't mind that at all. I see there is another marksman somewhere. Where did the Molotov throwers come from? And where is that other marksman? Are they up on, like, another floor? Look, see, they're going up to the higher floor. This is wild. I could have sworn... No wonder I kind of lost sight of them before. I thought they went around the back, but it looks like they went up, and now they're going to come back down this way again? Huh. Interesting. Well, two can play at that game. Oh, this is where the Molotov throwers came from. They were up here. Well, let's deal with marksmen and Molotovers. Oh, and there's a ghost down there. Hopefully that ghost's range does not come all the way out this way. It looks like What are you? Uh-oh. His weapon is faster than mine. I thought I would beat him to the punch if I kept on with attacking, but that definitely did not happen. I was the one to get blasted. I'm hearing something. I found the other marksman. I think the ghost might have caught on to me, so that's going to be something to deal with. Fortunately, we are now clear of marksmen. Don't hear the ghost anymore, so maybe not. The parade is still an issue. If all those marching dudes converge on me, I am in serious trouble. Especially because, as we've seen, the damage that just one of them can do in this low-level Chalice dungeon is not insignificant, especially with my health so drastically reduced. Hopefully. Alright, well. Yeah. Well, you know, worked okay. I think you can still see the downside of the line-based attack. It's so precise, it's very easy to get thrown off. I probably shouldn't have locked on when I used it, but, you know, it reduced enough of them significantly in health that I was able to one-shot them when they got into melee range, so I'm pretty happy about that. Now, where did the ringleader go? I'm pretty sure I did not end up fighting the one with the bell/lantern that alerts all the others. They went down this way. Alright, how about you catch sight of me now? And now you can get all mad, yep, and swing at me. And fortunately, my foolish decisions from earlier are standing me in good stead, so I know I can stand on that depressed section and not have to worry about it. No particular traps here. There we go. And now this room is starting to look somewhat manageable. Alright, now what killed me last time was a double set of statues with that particular switch. So what I think I want to do is go off to this side and get rid of these statues, and then go over here and strategically destroy those. Okay, that's, I think I've dealt with them. Oh, if there's another trap, I was going to say I want to be very careful of more traps, and then they have one of these wandering madnesses, or whatever they're called, over here. To entice you to not be careful anymore. If I'd come across that in the other direction, it would have been even more deadly, I think, because then I just would have probably run after it and triggered the trap or something. Anyway, this. All right, so this is one way to go. Uh-oh. Okay. Boy, I'm glad I was smart before. I wonder if that and that other, like, lower place there is just a circle. I'm going to find out. I'm just going to go in this one, and I'm going to keep my eyes peeled to the ceiling for that goop. That black goop that ruins my day if it falls on me. Alright, I hear a ghost. Hear a ghost. That's not the end of the world. Does this just do a loop? This does not do a loop. This, I don't like the looks of that at all. Especially with fire throwers. Alright, we're going to go the other way. Change of plans. We're going to go the other way. What's down this way? If this does loop around and meet up with that other path, then this is probably a safer direction to come at it from. Man, he attacks so slowly. I got incredibly lucky that that attack missed. Fortunately, I can interrupt their attacks. I think I fought versions of these guys who I couldn't interrupt. Maybe my the stagger damage that I deal has increased. But yeah, when I can't interrupt their attacks, those guys are really bad news because they hit like trucks. And I'm sure that's even more the case when, you know, my health is halved and their damage is boosted because we're so low in the chalices. And yeah, it looks like this doesn't loop around anywhere. I just killed a bunch of peaceful miners. So, oh well. It's looking like this episode's going to run a little bit long, but, you know, I spent the first half of it totally clueless and not doing a great job, so whatever. Plus, this is the reintroduction to the Chalice dungeons. This is layer 2 of the defiled chalice. This is, come on, we gotta go a little long. We gotta have a little fun. Explore this gigantic room. I forgot where I was as I was saying that and almost just did a loop around for absolutely no reason. Okay, but we're back on track. We're up on the higher floor here. And I'm thinking this is just going to be a big loop. It looked like when I went down that one pathway and then turned around by all those explosive barrels. Yep, this is just a big loop. It looked like it went to one of those stairwell sections, and I'm guessing that this is the other stairwell section. Although somewhere in here there has to be a lever, because the only other way that I can go anywhere in this dungeon is the boss door. So somewhere around here there has to be a lever that will activate that. Speaking of levers that activate things. Oh, okay. This is above the floor where we came in. I think that purple light over there means that's the boss door. That might be the lantern. Yeah, there's Auric. And if I press this, yeah, it activates. And this now serves as an elevator. If I get on here, can I ride back up it? Can I, like... Yeah, so it's going to activate and go down. So if I now step off the elevator and step on and then roll off... Okay, that's going to go up. And I can drop down. And I bet I know where that is. I bet this is where I killed those 2 innocent miners. Almost certainly. Yeah, because this is just a dead end. So, yep, and there's a dead miner. So when I run through here... Wait, who's this? Why are you here? Why is there anyone alive over here? I thought I did a really good job of killing everyone. Alright, well, I didn't kill you. Maybe this is the guy I was thinking of, because I still can't interrupt him. Oh, I meant to get that little bit of health back by creating some blood bullets. And since I made some bullets, I might as well go for a visceral. Now, there is, in the Chalice dungeons, there is always the risk that blood lickers will spawn. And if a blood licker does spawn, that would be rather nasty in this particular... Down this low with my health as reduced as it is, that would be nasty indeed. But fortunately, I think I don't have to go there. I don't have to go back to that particular part of the room ever again. Unless I'm making a deliberate choice. And I think I will deliberately choose not to do that. Okay, so we have the ghost pathway over there. And then we have the elevator room, which I didn't fully explore. What? Ah! I was even ready for the ghost to, like, materialize somewhere. And, yeah, was not actually ready for the ghost. So, I guess we're going to come back and deal with it. Okay. It's time for me to get a little bit reckless. Uh-oh. Oh. I stepped on a thing to activate this. And, was immediately convinced that I had stepped on the trigger for a trap and I was doomed. Fortunately, I was not. Now, I was just about to say I was going to do something reckless. I was going to rush the ghost. However, I did not account for the fact that I'd activated this handy elevator. So, I think I'm going to start over here. And I think I'm going to start by killing this marksman. Farewell, marksman. Is that... That looks like permanent treasure that I somehow overlooked. Boy, I am not... I am not a great tomb explorer, am I? Oh well. What do we got here? Probably, yeah, I was going to say probably blood vials. It would have made me look much better if I finished that thought before I picked them up, but no. Anyway, I'm happy picking up blood vials. Looks like we have a incense burner over here. Several of them. Are they hiding anything? They might be. They might not be. This might just be a random circle. Okay, so we have the ghost path, and then we have the stair path with the explosive barrels on the bottom. And there is this path here, but I am reasonably sure that this path here is nothing, except it looks like there's a treasure chest. So, oh, and the fact that I could barely see that... 2 ritual blood 5s, hooray. The fact that I could barely see that treasure chest reminds me I need to put my little lantern back on here, because that will help me see those. And let's, you know what, let's just kill some statues. I ran past a bunch of them, so I know they're probably harmless, but why not? I'm not particularly fond of these statues. Sometimes they shoot arrows at me and kill me. Okay. All right. I think we've effectively crossed off this particular... yeah, I think we've effectively crossed off this particular route, which means the thing to do is to rush over that way. The thing to watch out for is the parade. Where are they going? Are they going to come up here? They're almost certainly going to come up here at some point. I hope that point is not now. Because if that point is now, I am in a great deal of trouble. Now I'm just going to dodge away. And I'm going to attack the ghost. Nope, nope, I'm backing out. I'm backing out. I'm healing. I'm buffing my weapon. I'm killing you for my echoes back. Thank you very much. And I happen to kill the ghost in the same blow. Ha ha ha. Way. Pure luck. But it worked out well. It worked out really well. Okay. What have we got up here? Okay. You know what? I bet this is going to connect to the stairway path. That is the one path I haven't explored. Possibly if I go down that ladder. But I'm not going to start by going down the ladder. I'm going to start by... Well, actually, I'm going to reconsider what I was saying and start by rolling into a bunch of things. And eventually, when none of these things that I roll into is going to prove to be an illusory wall, I am then going to start by going across the way and going down that particular path. All right, here we go. This is almost certainly just going to be a little dead end with that item. I'm looking for enemies. I'm not seeing any. Not seeing any. All right, so that's good. And if I roll against this, it is solid. Excellent. So now it's time to go down the ladder. Let's look before we leap, though. I don't see anything. Oh, I see something now. This must be where that that one hooked enemy came from, because here's a hooked enemy. Thank you for the blood vials. Let's see what happens if I... Well, I miss is what happens when I swing at this incense burner. Let's line up that shot a little bit better this time. Okay. Are there any other doorways down here? No. Down here. No. Down here. No. Probably already checked that one. All right, I'm only going to check the central passages. All right, what have we got? You look like you've got double axe. I was going to say you look like you have a fiery Q tier weapon, but perhaps I was mistaken. All right, we can go one way or the other. That way has an item. That way has a staircase. Now, considering I came from a room with a bunch of staircase, I'm thinking this might be... Nope, it's totally not. This is totally new. There's an enemy. It's a sage. I do have a lot of blood echoes. That's probably where the lever is, honestly, if there's that sage there. And, oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. It's going to connect, yep, with those things there. So if that one enemy did have a fiery hue... Nope, this is the fire thrower. Please do not kill me. Thank you. As I recklessly swing forward and regardless of your fire bombs. All right, well. Oh, look, some Molotovs of my own. Could set off all those explosive urns myself if I wanted to lure anyone into a trap. However, I don't particularly want to lure anyone into a trap. Let's just... Oh, his dead body made me think he was a poorly concealed enemy. But, no. Okay, and I know where this is going to come out. This is going to come out in the stair room over here. Okay, cool. Excellent. I think I now have, if not fully grasped the layout, gotten a pretty good idea for it, and explored most of the different ways I can go. Which means the last real way to go is dealing with that sage. And, you know what? Let's do it. Let's give it a shot. And, you know what I want to try? I want to try, let's see what a Call Beyond does to this particular foe. I'm kind of curious. How far away can I lock on? Oh, there's a marksman. I see you. I see you, marksman. You're very annoying. See, here I was thinking I could attack from range. Even though those sages can close range extremely quickly, I was thinking I could at least have time to get off a Call Beyond. But that seems not to be the case. However, if that marksman continues to walk towards me, perhaps I should switch back to my pebbles. Hello, marksman? Yeah, I see you shooting at me. Do you want to come closer? No. No, why would you? You've got your... You've got your gun. But every step closer you take is one step closer to your doom. How about if I hit you with a pebble? I will interrupt your gunshot, but not tempt you to get any closer. Alright, I'm noticing that there doesn't seem to be any particular enemy down that side path. There probably is not an enemy down this particular side path either. Alright, this is a tense situation. Oh, he is foolishly continuing to walk closer. How about some good old-fashioned, yeah, how about some good old-fashioned executioner's gloves? Let's do it again. I keep losing one of those ghosts to the side there. You know what? I want to, I'm going to make some blood bullets before I do it again. To maximize my spell casting. Because I still want to try. I still want to see what a Call Beyond does to that sage. The problem is, it's going to be rather difficult to lock on. I say that, and then I immediately lock on. Alright, a Call Beyond is not exactly super... Alright, well, super accurate. So, let's see, what happens if I just run away? If I run straight this way, where I've killed everything... Yep, they move fast. Do they move this fast? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, a Call Beyond is powerful, but... Uh-oh. I'm alive. Alright, well, I'm gonna take advantage of the fact that I remain alive and heal up. Uh-huh. And... Uh-oh. He caught me with the leg. Alright, I'm gonna continue to run. I'm gonna run back the way I came and up this room here. And then I'm going to heal. And I'm going to turn around. And with some height advantage, maybe. Hello, Sage. Come back to your home. Come on back to your home, Sage. Do you not want to come back to your home? I see you. I see you. Come on back to your home. I know a Call Beyond doesn't work particularly well up close. However... Alright. I'm going to abandon that particular strategy. Yep. Yep. Alright. Alright. Playing it safe. Healing like crazy. Powering up my Tonitrus. And preemptively attacking. Dodging behind the enemy. And there we go. That was much more drawn out and insufferable than it needed to be. However, I'll take it. I'll take whatever I can get. And a bunch of blood vials. That's quite welcome. All right, and I was right. There's actually a lever up here. So I'm going to walk around, and I think I already did this when I ran down, yeah, to challenge the sage without thinking. But yeah, it's good that no more enemies jumped out at me. So let's activate this particular door. And since I kind of skipped the main room, I'm going to use a Bold Hunter's Mark to jump back to the lantern. And since we've gone a little bit longer than I like to go with these particular Chalice Chat episodes, I think I'm actually going to call it here. So let me climb up the staircase. I'm going to visit the Hunter's Dream in between episodes and be back with you again shortly. In the meantime, thanks for watching, everyone.